Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Thoughts Expressed. I am your host, Mimi Bonnie. You can find me on Instagram at Bonnie 3eyes__X. Today we're talking about Thanksgiving, and we have some lovely guests with us today to talk about it. So they're gonna introduce themselves, and then we're gonna come back and start over.
Hi everyone, my name is Rejoice.
Hey, my name is Kofi.
Hi, Odogo Aziza.
Okay, today we're talking about Thanksgiving, like I said earlier. Before we get started, we want to say thank you to our supporters, to our fans, to our commenters, to our likers. I think we've been doing Wyattsdot production for maybe a year or a little bit over. And the support from some of you has been crazy. You know, you consistently share, you're liking, you're commenting, you know, we see you. And we just want to say thank you so much for supporting us.
Thank you.
So yeah, let's get right into it. Thanksgiving gratitude, more than just a feast. I ate good 2 days ago. I don't know about y'all, but you know, Thanksgiving in the African household is just
Not it.
It's not it. What do you mean it's not it?
I don't think Africans even celebrate Thanksgiving.
Well, this is what
maybe
mine.
This is
what we're gonna talk about, because in my household we celebrate Thanksgiving. Did you guys did you celebrate Thanksgiving?
Yeah, it was fun.
I'm glad. So obviously I'm not really, I wouldn't say I'm well educated in the history of Thanksgiving. I know it has to do with something with the pilgrims and some people just giving thanks and decided to kill some turkey and eat. But besides that, the whole point is to have a gathering and give thanks to people. So let's talk about how practicing gratitude during Thanksgiving can boost our happiness and improve our mental health.
All right, so with the case of gratitude, each and every day you need to be, we need to always make sure that we are grateful for each and every one who is helping us in this life. Grateful for our families, grateful for friends in their everyday life impact to you. Good. All the positive things that bring into your life, you need to thank them for it. All the hardship you're probably going through, which they're helping you through, both mental, physical, emotional, all of that. They are, assisting and supporting you through that daily life. So I think you owe it to them to, celebrate that day with them and show your gratitude towards them.
Yeah.
And it feels good to know that people actually appreciate what they do and your effort, So it's like if you're doing something for somebody and they actually come to be like, hey, you've been there for me, the hard times and the sweet times, and I appreciate you. Like, it just feels good. Like, it makes you do more. It makes you feel like, oh, okay, what I was doing was right. So, yeah.
I have a question in my mind right now.
No, you're good. Go
I
ahead.
know it's too early. I was gonna say, should you wait until Thanksgiving to
Absolutely not.
No.
Absolutely
no.
not.
But Thanksgiving is so special to me because I see it different. I don't know how you all see it, but when it comes to the gathering part of it, like it's something I actually appreciate, like because it brings people home. And the main reason why I like it is like everybody get the chance to come home.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we all get time to spend with our family, the people we miss, and people that pass away too, we kind of miss them a little bit, So yeah, it's special to me. Yeah,
and to answer your question, obviously, like you could get together any other weekend and do that, but America, since it's an actual holiday, you actually have PTO to go home and actually gather and do that. So and when it comes to the aspect of improving mental health, I think about like people, like homeless people and things like that. Not everybody really shows them that much gratitude throughout the year. But on Thanksgiving, everybody has in their mind that they have to give. And that is when people do the most giving on that day. So I just know like somebody out there is patiently waiting on Thanksgiving to improve their mental health because they know that's probably the only day they're going to get the most items out of
probably
the whole year. You know what I mean? So yeah. Does anybody have anything else to add?
No.
I'm thinking of people that are international students, you know, for them, they really have nowhere to, except going to their friend's house.
Yeah.
But for them, they really have nowhere to go. Like, just imagine an international friend from a country that do not celebrate Halloween. How is that person gonna, you know, celebrate Halloween when everybody is going home, but he just like here
stuck? Yeah. I mean, that's a tough question. I know a couple ones, and like you said, they usually go to their friend's house or something like that. And that's an example of how it can boost happiness, because you realize that, wow, this person that I've only met through school has invited me to their house. Like, they feel that comfortable with me to invite me to their home so I can celebrate this day with them so I don't feel lonely. You know, it really makes you appreciate where God has put you, because not everybody's that welcoming. You could end up with somebody just like, okay, bye, I'm going home. You know, you're here by yourselves. But you could also find somebody that's like, no, come celebrate with me. You know, so
yeah, at least you have a day off. Call your family, talk to them all day.
But you know, it's not the same. You know, like calling them and like just seeing everybody snap, everybody with their family is just not the same.
Yeah, it's not.
Let's talk about the importance of gathering together and how Thanksgiving can heal and strengthen relationships.
Yeah, like as I said earlier, you know, it brings people back home. So let's say if you work out of state, out of the country, you know this is a special day, so you probably make plans to come back home.
Yeah,
and that is the time that most of the family, those are the time that they actually sit down and talk through things, make plans for themselves. So what you got going on? Do you need help with this? Because I don't remember the last time I met my mother, or you know, because that was somewhere early this year, you know. But Thanksgiving, we all got to meet and we all got to like share some things, and some part of you and some part of your friends and your siblings as well. So yeah, it helps a lot, because that is when you meet the people in your family, some people you don't even know. Oh, so you part of us? Oh yeah, so we're connecting and all that. So it's really important.
And also, it's an opportunity for you to mend broken relationships.
I was just about to say, people be using holidays. Do you feel like using Thanksgiving to slide into DMs?
Yes, I saw that.
Then relationships.
I saw that too.
People. Okay.
It's an opportunity to, you know, mend relationships. In case you have,
No, we can't hear you.
In case you have tension going on with each and every family member, you can, you know, sit it down and talk it out and resolve whatever the differences is, and that really strengthens the family as a whole. So yeah.
Anybody has anything else to add?
I was gonna say, what was the thing again?
The importance of gathering together and how Thanksgiving can heal and strengthen relationships.
Yeah, I agree with what you guys said, and I think with Thanksgiving, everybody comes home just like you guys already said. But it's nice to see everybody's faces, and I think when it comes to extended family, it's nice to see your uncles and your aunts, because you don't see them as often as you see your mother and your father or your siblings.
Yeah.
But I don't celebrate Thanksgiving with my extended family. But I'm thinking that people that do with the extended family must be really
amazing.
Fun.
I know. I don't either. And I'm always like looking at their snaps. So you got the little cousin sleeping in somebody's room. I'm like, I just know y'all having a time, you know?
Yeah. That one is so cool.
It's like Thanksgiving hits differently when it comes to the African home, because it's like, you know, we don't do a lot of things. You know how like some other families, they just have days that actually hang out.
Yeah.
But like for themselves, go for dinner and all that. Africans, we don't really have time for that, because
the only time is
let me finish my point,
like,
please. Let me finish.
Go ahead.
So it's like your whole family, your dad is working 12 hours, your mother's working 12 hours, you yourself, you got school and you got work.
Yeah.
So Thanksgiving is like when you guys actually, it's different. It feels different. That is when you actually see your dad, you know, your mom. We sit down, we eat and talk a lot. So now you can.
Nah, I'm saying like the only time you can really get to see extended family is if, just in case there's like a death in the family, then you know they all can meet. But regardless,
or a wedding,
or wedding, yeah. So
But at this point, it's about food. So so it hits different.
Now that I'm thinking about it, I think Thanksgiving might be the only celebration that you get to see your extended family. When it comes to Christmas, it's not like that.
Yeah, Christmas is more like your nuclear family.
Yeah. But Thanksgiving is really special then, I guess.
I know. Since we're talking about culture, let's talk about how different cultures celebrate gratitude. Like we're saying, I'm gonna speak in Ghanaians. I can't say Africans because I don't know what other Africans have, but yeah, I don't think Ghanaians, like you said, besides maybe if they're here and they do celebrate Thanksgiving, like back home, there isn't really a day or anything that they really get together.
They don't care about your mental health.
besides, you know, like if you go visit grandma or if you like do something little, but besides that, yeah.
Isn't the United States the only country that celebrates Thanksgiving?
Probably maybe UK.
Because it's gonna be, in my opinion, it's gonna be really weird to hear Ghanaian celebrating Thanksgiving. And it's like it's not their culture, so them just adopting other people's culture and making it.
So you don't think the Ghanaians here should celebrate Thanksgiving?
No, I'm talking about Ghanaians back home. Ghana.
Oh, okay.
It's gonna be a little weird for them to, you know, take someone else's culture and celebrate it in Ghana, not here in Ghana, and be like, oh, no, November 27th or whatever, it's also our Thanksgiving because it's like that. No, that is not our stuff.
Yeah.
But the Ghanaians here, they get to, I'm in someone's country, so of course I have to adopt their culture and stuff like that.
What kind of?
No, facts.
I have a comment. Okay, I have a comment from Steven Asari on YouTube, and he's saying that the guy in the black looks out of it with a laughing emoji. Then he also said, the reason I like Thanksgiving is because of the food. Without the food, Thanksgiving is meh.
I mean, understandable, but it's not supposed to be all about the food. I mean, obviously the food is the main reason why everybody, you know, really comes together. Where there's people, there's going to be food.
Yeah.
Regardless. Yeah. But the point is that everybody's together in one place, you know.
But to me, it's not about the food, the jokes and everything that goes around it.
The trolling too.
Yeah. But are you okay though?
What?
I'm just actually.
Steven, I started to say you're out of it.
Oh no, I'm just zoning into the conversation.
Period.
Okay.
Actually, this one, you know that.
And we touched a bit on this, but how Thanksgiving is a perfect opportunity to help those in need and build stronger communities. I've seen multiple people on my Instagram and Snapchat doing like food drives and things like that. So, I mean, as much as I see it a little bit as like, yeah, I should be doing this more throughout the year, I also still appreciate that they're even going out their way to make it as big as they, because I think about it like this, like where are these, if you give out a lot of food on Thanksgiving, where are these people going to store the food if they don't have a place to live?
Yeah.
You understand? Yeah. So it's like all these clothes, where are they going to store it? But obviously it is the thought that counts.
Yeah.
So.
Well, the thoughts can count, but you have to, you know, think critically because they don't have nowhere to store it. The food might go bad. It's better to, you know, have a packaged food ready, meal hot, and, you know, we'll just enjoy it. But you can't just give them a wholesale food for them to go store it. It wouldn't make sense.
I think it was a couple years ago. I was giving out turkey
to homeless.
I'm like, how are they gonna do with that? Like,
eat it raw.
What do you want them to do with this?
On the street.
Exactly.
Get on the street.
That's crazy. My church actually went out and gave a.
What church did you go to?
Huh?
What church did you go to?
SDA.
Oh, okay.
They went out and gave homeless shelter food on Thanksgiving, which was basically a packaged meal. It wasn't raw food.
Yeah.
It was food that they can actually sit down and eat for Thanksgiving. We did like 100 for the 100 people that are gonna be there, and we went and gave it to them for them to serve it to the homeless shelter people. But yeah, I think that was a really thoughtful thing to do.
And I think like when we think about other holidays, like I think we're kind of touching on the same sort of aspect when it came to Valentine's Day. Like why do it on just that day when you have the whole year? But it's kind of the same thing. Like people try, but we really center that day.
I don't understand it because it favors just one.
It's okay. We're not talking about that.
Next question.
Yeah, we're not talking about that. Exploring fun and meaningful traditions that bring closer families together. So do you guys have like any like traditions or anything that's in your family, like during Thanksgiving and stuff that brings the family together? You could also talk about like outside of Thanksgiving in your family.
You know, when it comes to Africans.
I was just about to say, we are talking to Africans, so we kind of just like go with the flow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have different perspective when it comes to a lot of things, you know. It's Thanksgiving, maybe we all family. Your mother got to bring food. Your mother, my mother. We got to cook together, right? But you know, somebody else mother's gonna tell you, "Hey, That one is a wicked. When you're eating, pray before you eat. So when it comes to Africans, bro, like we take caution with everything, and we have excuses for everything, even if it doesn't make sense at the moment. So we forget like the positive vibes and the positive part of it. Then we just like criticize it with some kind of things that is not important. Be like, this is wage, this is what, don't eat this food. Like a whole lot of rules and regulations. Yeah. So Africans, we're different.
Well, now thinking back on it, like my mom is from Kwau, and they do a lot of festivals and like Akwesi Dai and things like that. So I would say that is probably one tradition that always brings us together, because she gets the opportunity to go back home to like the royal house, and then like they cook together, and like they invite people to come eat. It's the festival, and they feed the people of the town. So that's probably, I would say, one tradition that my family, my mother's side has that really brings people together, and gets like we get to see the family members, especially like during Easter time as well. There's like a big thing on that side during Easter time. So yeah, but besides that, another tradition I would say, every time I go back to Ghana, we have to go see my grandma. So because she's old. But
that one is like Sebaga,
but I mean, yes, but also I insist like we have to, because I don't see her for like 2-3 years. So now it's become a tradition. Every time we go, we have to see her. But
so when you go to Ofin, so they have this festival called Morningko. Yeah, Morningko. So it's like that is when most people from Ofin, so in the like out of Ofin, so places outside of Ofin, so they come back home. They have different kind of games they do, like racing and all that, the whole community, and it's really fun. It's like they have all this, including the king and all that, and it's really nice. So that also like bring people all over the offensive together, people, not even just offensive people. They're people from different places.
You celebrated some before?
Yeah.
That's when you knew, but
because I'm thinking like what?
But she doesn't know.
What don't I know?
Like what he was saying.
Offensive. I mean, say I'm not from where
I'm
he's
from
offensive,
so it's normal.
But I was thinking like we haven't lived in Ghana, so we don't really know what specific holidays that they have.
Yeah.
Besides like the regular Christmas ones that they celebrate. But I know that they got
Kwame Nkrumah.
Nkrumah's birthday.
Isn't that like September 1st, something like that?
And they have Independence Day. They have a couple ones.
Yeah, but I'm saying like anything that has to do with like getting the family together and stuff. Like I guess it's really just the festivals.
Yeah.
If that's only if your family celebrates that too. Like
the kind of holidays they have, you laugh. Boxing Day.
I mean,
it's all drinking.
If it's gonna bring the family together, let's get together.
I was gonna say for my family, one thing that we do as a tradition is on Thanksgiving we eat benku with okra stew, because we don't eat it often. And
so just that day,
just that day,
eating that benku from January,
just that day, because
that makes sense.
My mom doesn't like making it. I will start like making the benku, but you know how when it get thick, it's hard to so we don't do it often.
You don't have the horsepower for it.
I don't.
I
need a man. I was gonna say like, so I'll call him to come do it. So during that day we make benku. That's like the food that we eat. Then once we're eating, we just start talking. We start talking about politics. Then
spicy.
Then we talk about how Ghana is being bad, like Ghana is being good, whatever, and how
it's just random things.
Random things. Then it will be like, oh, your goals for the next 2 years, like 3 years or whatever. Then it was like divert to Christianity. So like just like going all around the place, but it's fun because we get to talk a lot, and I don't know, nobody's really complaining because the topic would change without even realizing it, but you still go with the flow.
It's still going. That's the best combos. Like it just keeps flowing.
And one thing I love about Thanksgiving is like you are having fun and not thinking of going to work the next day. It feels different. Like, I'm not going to work tomorrow.
I think it kind of depends on the day that the Thanksgiving falls on, because every day it moves forward. So this year was Thursday, right?
Next year
is Friday. So the next day, so it kind of moves forward the next day. So
whenever it's Thursday, you call off on Friday,
right? Well, another tradition I feel like a lot of African kids in America has done is Friendsgiving. I don't know if I see a lot of other races and stuff do that.
I think I've seen some TikTok videos of other races doing that,
but we really do that. Like we love our Friendsgiving now so much, and I love it too because like we said, like this is the chance for like foreign exchange kids and stuff like that to just come together and we have our own version of Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Without the parents, without the pointer fingers, without the how's school going.
Yeah.
You're just eating, you're just having fun, and you go home.
Yeah.
So
and with the Friendsgiving that you guys hosted and I went, I actually met friends I haven't seen for a really long time. Right? Mm-hmm. So I met Quasi. I don't know if you guys
Big Quaz, yeah.
We went to high school together. And I saw him. I was like, haven't seen it since high school, which is like 5 years.
Like I
was like, that's crazy.
Reunion.
Yeah. So I think Friendsgiving is really fun. Getting to see people you haven't seen for a really long time and catching up with what everyone is doing with their life. It's really
and I actually like that because during that time we listen, we don't judge. Like
we listen,
we all have the same mindset.
I know we're just here for enjoyment.
Like, you can dance, you can drink whatever you want.
When I saw people that I haven't seen dancing yesterday, I was like, oh, you let loose over here. But I bet they weren't dancing at their family's
Thanksgiving. A lot of things you don't do right in front of your parents.
Okay.
So, it's fun.
And actually, a lot of people from out of state came as well for our family that you guys probably didn't know, but they really took their time to come back home to like come be at this Friendsgiving. And it was like we're so thankful for that.
Let me read a few comments before we go to the next one. We have Steve Asari again saying that Canada also celebrates Thanksgiving. Actually, didn't know that, but I think it kind of makes sense because we're just like close to them.
Canada is like America. Bro.
What if you say that Mexicans are celebrating Thanksgiving? Because I mean, we're also
exactly.
I think
I'm sure there's some type of like history correlation here, but
Then he also said that for some Ghanaians that celebrate Thanksgiving, they're just copying blindly. Most want to feel American, which is ridiculous. I think that is true. I was gonna say that closer to Halloween because I'm hearing that Ghanaians celebrate Halloween.
It's just culture.
I was like, what the heck?
It's just culture appreciation and culture assimilation.
And I think they just want to be part of something. Yeah. Like everybody's doing it. I like to eat. Like I might as well buy me a turkey.
Okay. Then he also said that ACAs love homeless. They do. They love everybody.
They love homeless people.
They love homeless people, honey.
They love homeless people.
And they love everybody. The last comment saying that, he's saying that the way you say mother sounds weird as hell.
Who is this person?
I know.
Oh,
like
God.
Mother.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's explore. I think we already talked about this. How slowing down, enjoying good food, and connecting with loved ones can reduce stress and promote wellness. I mean, it's a day off that you get to just if you're not cooking, I would say that if you are cooking, I had to cook. I feel like I've been cooking this whole week, guys, actually. But if you have to cook, it is a little bit more stressful. But if it's something that you just know, like you're doing it out of love, it takes the stress out of you because you're feeding people, so it's not as stressful. But just know you have the day off to just appreciate people. Just to I love watching when people eat my food. I'm like, I know it's good. I'm feeding you. You know what I'm saying? Like the stress level is down. Like you're chilling. Like you said, most of the time you don't have work the next day, so you can eat, fall asleep, wake up, eat again, go back to sleep. My stress levels are like down here.
Steve, not sorry. Help your mother.
So far more you can
you can de-stress.
And like, calm down things.
Calm down things.
I was gonna say that I don't know if that's gonna only happen when there is a good connection with the family because some families don't have a good connection, and that is when they give out each person's laundry. They'll be like, example, they'll be like, let's say Evans, when are you getting married? Like that's a question. Okay, that's a question. Then they go like Kojo, like when I getting done with college, that is when they're trying to bring out other people dirty laundry. So I think it kind of depends with the family.
On the family, but that's true.
Even that, I don't really think it's cool because you cannot use this big event or like this day
I'll be
to bring out something that I'm supposed to be doing or not.
Like I'm supposed to be relaxing. Please don't ask me about nothing. Like I just took a flight over here and you're asking me stupid questions.
Honestly, it's all love. Honestly, you just want to know the updates in your life. But
no, you can tell when it's all love and you can tell when they trying to, push your business out. You know what I'm saying? Like you could tell. Because you could have asked before this.
Yeah.
If you really cared, you could have asked how I'm doing before I got here.
Shall we read another comment before we continue? So we have serious, sorry, but we have another person after. But he's saying that Ghanaians should stick to Ghanaian culture and stuff, which I really think is true. I think Ghanaian, we have beautiful things in our country and culture.
We do stick to our culture.
Are you
though.
talking about Ghanaians
Ghanaians in Ghana.
in Ghana? Okay.
Oh, in
Yeah,
Ghana,
we do
oh,
stick
for
to our
sure.
culture. We just add on.
No,
No,
but like,
he's saying if you're in Ghana, no, that is very true because
Yeah.
you know how the Takra days they have the masquerade.
Mhm.
I just saw a video of them, and during the masquerade, they're waving American flags.
what the heck?
They literally have like 2-3 American flags they're waving. I'm like,
I
why
brought
is
Ghana
there
flag neither.
exactly like
It's like doing that here. It's gonna look weird
Yeah.
because it's not something that we do over here. So
The Ghana flag shit is weird though, but I was thinking.
The American-
Like,
the American
American
flag?
flag.
Yeah.
no, yeah, sorry then.
Yeah.
American flag.
That guy's
weird.
out.
I'm like, you guys are celebrating, you know, that like that's the whole thing they do. Like it's like Christmas is coming. I don't
Yeah.
really know the huge meaning behind it, but they wear the masquerades and stuff like that. And then there's American flags going on in there. Why?
yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I shouldn't hear about Kendrick, you know.
No, you know,
They're not
actually
like us.
when
They're not like
yeah,
us, yeah.
when who got sent to jail? Somebody Dirk. They
Oh,
literally
yeah,
have people doing what is it called when they do the protest
Yeah.
or whatever wearing
OTF,
Dirk shirts.
OTF.
Talking about
In Ghana?
in Ghana.
Was it in
What?
Ghana or Nigeria?
It's Ghana.
No, that was Ghana too.
That's crazy.
I promise you, it was Ghana, Nigeria.
OTF, man.
Talking about OTF. Do you even know what that means?
Only the
You do you even know what that means?
They just want attention.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't think they actually mean what they do.
Oh my god.
Anything for the money, for the fame, they will do it.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I have another one from Jay Clissy. I think I probably said I went international, saying that like on Thanksgiving, be grateful for the people around you because not everyone has that. And I think that's really
no,
true.
for sure.
And it's like you don't really know when you're gonna lose somebody that is around you.
Mhm.
So you should be really grateful for
Yeah.
them being around.
and you should also heal from like whatever stuff is going on.
Mhm.
Either tension going on in anyone at
Yeah.
you should make sure you heal from it so you can move on better in life.
Mm.
Or else it's gonna be a baggage you're gonna
Yeah, better
carry
days
around.
ahead.
So you start the new
Yeah.
year clean. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me read
But
this.
wait, listen. Have you guys ever have a thought like losing somebody on Thanksgiving?
Ooh,
Imagine like every
that's
year.
crazy.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's
gonna be
actually
sad.
not gonna be a good Thanksgiving after that.
After that is over.
Yeah, every Thanksgiving is gonna. I kind of like.
I think it actually depends on who you lose though. Yeah, it depends too.
I mean, if it's
Like,
a family member, always. Like,
yeah, if
now
you
it's
lose
just
like
changing to
a
that.
grandmother, a grandfather, it's deeper than losing like ex-girlfriend or
A friend.
not even a friend.
Yeah.
What like friend?
But imagine losing your child on.
Yeah.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
That one is
Yeah.
sad. Oh, I feel like now we can say that people that have lost somebody during Thanksgiving, like, give them all the.
Condolence, right?
Yeah.
They're probably gonna use that day also as a day of remembrance.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
But it
So-
sucks.
So
Mhm.
I don't know how it's gonna feel like you're home, they are eating, having fun. You're home, they are eating in black.
Mm.
So I don't know how that's gonna feel like. I think they'll actually remember the dead person, but it's still gonna feel different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or they're gonna mourn different.
I was gonna read the last comment, then we continue. Not another comment, I guess.
No,
So
you're good, 'cause
Siva,
I
sorry.
have my last point, so
Okay.
you can read comment.
Siva Sari is saying that we haven't seen you in months and even in years. So yes, we asked when you are getting married.
Please, if you haven't seen me in months and years, do you not have a phone?
Right?
Thank you.
Do you
God
have
bless
not have
you.
my number? Do you not have text?
I
Do you
don't know
have
why these
Snapchat?
people were
Do you
just
have
looking at me.
Instagram?
I'm young, please.
That's a lie.
Thanksgiving table, like,
don't
That's a
understand.
lie. Any single person out there,
Kofi
Hala Kofi up. It is to marry
underscore
ASAP.
K1.
Anyway, Thanksgiving Day shouldn't be the day that you're asking me questions that you're trying to air on my laundry. You
Yeah.
knew, like, you have my number.
And like they put you on the spot for no reason.
Yeah.
And now you have to come up with an answer.
Yeah.
And
if
even
you're
there are
really
some things you
sad.
don't want to talk about.
Yeah.
You don't want to share.
I don't want, you
Even if
really
you-
don't want everybody in the family in your
Yeah.
business.
Yeah.
Because somebody like me, I love to work underground before I bring it out. So when
Yeah, underground workout.
yeah.
Real
As
road
I'm
workout.
and I'm a father, me from here,
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, so I don't need you to be asking me, when are you doing this? When are you
Mhm.
getting married? So you people stop asking me that question.
Please, why ain't getting married?
Right.
Mimi,
You can
relax.
just laugh it off whenever they
No,
If
like
it's-
that is you, but that is not everyone.
Mhm.
So you just have to be mindful
Mhm.
whoever you're talking to. Like if you ask me, I have some weird defense mechanism.
Me, I'll just lie.
Yeah.
Now what?
Yeah, I have some weird defense mechanism. I'll give you an answer and make it seem so nice.
Steven, me, I'll just lie.
So-
Then what? How you gonna know? Because you don't talk to me all year round. If I lied to you at that table, how would you know?
Yeah.
Makes
Okay.
sense.
Okay, then it's saying Thanksgiving is a great time to heal heartbreaks too.
That's not this. Just slide into DMs.
Eat good food and slimmer down. Forget the ex-girlfriend and ex-boyfriend. It is a great time for a reset.
Who said that?
Steven.
Steven, is
Steven,
this targeted
what for
towards
BB?
somebody?
What for BB?
Or film.
But okay,
It name film.
I'm not gonna really
What do you
talk
mean, you know?
more on that, but I don't think Thanksgiving is a great time to heal from. I mean, you can let that heartbreak, go a little bit.
I mean,
It
I think
Joy.
Imagine the
Yeah.
previous years you showed up with your girlfriend
Oh,
for Thanksgiving, and this
Type
year you're just
shit.
coming by yourself.
your mom would be like, "Where's your girlfriend?"
imagine it was like somebody you engaged to, and then next year,
Just go.
That is sick.
Nah, Mimi way.
Forgot. Oh, that one is
Bro.
like it was sick. Okay, and he's saying that that's
Steven,
for you.
no, please don't read it. Just test me.
please read it.
He said you look 35, brother. With your weird. With
Okay, with that being said,
Right. Let me read this last question. Sorry, then
I
you
know I'm gonna be that.
Yeah, we go catch him. We go catch him.
You said that that Undertaker guy in the purple shirt has a lot of stuff going on. That is
It's not me. You said purple.
no, he said, "Oh,
Purple. Not me.
has
he
a
said
lot.
Undertaker."
Yeah, has a lot going on. That's why he doesn't want to share.
I mean, that's
Thanksgiving is for
understandable,
sharing.
though.
It is my
Remember
business.
that.
That's
Like,
understandable.
yeah.
If he has a lot going on, he doesn't have to share.
It is Thanksgiving, not like a therapy session.
Right.
Yeah, so you don't expect me to spit out everything.
Exactly.
Mike Bessie or film.
Of course. Yeah, so you come, we eat, we have fun, we go and
Yeah.
give thanks, and that is not the moment I have to be like therapy session and I'm gonna like tell you what I'm going through or whatever. No,
Yeah.
whatever I'm going through is out that day.
You felt 3 months.
And me,
Okay, we're on our last go around, guys. But let's talk about how to take. What lessons can we talk about Thanksgiving and how do we incorporate them into our daily life?
don't be the one to mess it up.
That's
Ah.
true.
Lessons.
Listen.
I mean, that's
Yeah, don't be the one to mess it up.
Like,
Like, don't be the one to give out other people's dirty laundry.
Yeah.
true.
If you don't even,
And if you're a Shana Becca said, Uber suicide the year when you're broken heart. Fuck you.
Please,
Lessons.
lessons.
You just you forgive
Mhm.
and mend things up with whoever wronged you or who you wronged,
Mhm.
and make sure to mend. Like to focus on your goals and just be happy because life is what we got.
Mhm.
You just got one life, so
Yeah.
there's no need for any tension in between. Whoever you have, because if you die, you're gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Quick question.
Mhm.
So let's say you're having good time with your family during Thanksgiving. Then you get a phone call that
Please, what is with this?
then you get a phone call that one of your family member died on his or her way coming there. How are you gonna break that news to them?
What do you mean? You just tell them now. Either way, they have to
Yeah.
find out.
We all family members.
Like, what is with this?
I think I'm gonna wait for us to eat everything.
No.
Wait, but they're gonna be like, "Where is this guy not coming? We're gonna have to wait for him to
Like,
get
oh,
here."
I just talked to him. Like, I'll lie about it.
What?
Until,
I don't think that. I
No,
don't think
until
that's
we
it.
all done eating and-
I beg, I
It's
beg.
better
I
to
beg.
tell them on the spot
Yeah,
than to lie about
so
it.
that
let them.
you mean so that they can drink?
Not really.
No, like I
I don't
don't.
know.
You're trying to not tell them so they can still have the appetite and eat.
Yes, and
But-
after that you
But it
break
doesn't
the-
matter. Ruin the appetite.
Yeah.
What do you mean somebody's dead?
I rather read the appetite.
But
than
you
give
dead,
them
you
the-
gone.
Exactly. Ruin the appetite. They'll be okay. They'll eat next week at the funeral.
That would be much appreciated than you waiting.
Like,
with them.
Because
everybody
then
said-
they're gonna be like, "How did you know? Like
Why
when
did
did?"
you-
What time did you find out?
I think with that, I need somebody in the comment section.
No, it's even like, how are you sitting down and eating, knowing the information that you know, and just
Ooh.
watching everybody just
Right.
eating?
That would sound
So I'll eat slow.
I beg. You eat slow. Lessons. I think just like having everybody together is the biggest lesson. Like, I just appreciate everybody that's around you. I think, we've talked about that. So that's been the reoccurring message the whole pod. But be appreciative and don't let Thanksgiving be the only day that you give.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, listen. In case you have some international students or people, immigrants that do not have their family here with them, join them, invite them, make them feel like they also have somebody around them.
Yeah,
because
it's hard out here, man.
Yeah. I was gonna say that lesson, right?
Lesson or listen?
Lesson.
I didn't hear.
You are that family member.
Yeah. Oh my god, he is. What's it called?
Lesson. Yeah, you said.
I remember if you make them. What's it called? Text the people that you haven't texted in a long time. I think maybe
check up on your people.
Yes, thank you. Yesterday,
including your exes.
No.
Oh.
Yeah. Yes.
I'm just asking.
Yesterday made me realize that I really need to go back into the people that I have lost contact. Like, I have that contact, but I haven't texted in such a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Go back and text them and check up on them, because I just realized that, oh my gosh, I haven't really texted this person in a very long time. So check up on them. Not your ex.
But
they'll be okay.
I didn't actually do that, so I'll wait till next year Thanksgiving, if that makes sense.
Okay. Yeah. Sure. And I can also say, be thankful for your family coming together and celebrating Thanksgiving. And also, something that I really like to do is to journal. So journal everything that you're thankful for the year or the year that is coming about, because it's also really good and free therapy. So you can also do that. I gonna read a few comments, but they're kind of like gone off my screen. But the one that I have here is that
sorry.
The one I have here is that I think it was talking about you, the person that died, whatever. He said that your attitude will call you out. You won't be able to handle it, to laugh and to hide it from them.
And you're a very dramatic person, so okay, I'm fine.
We never made
I'm fine, man. Is that all, guys? Any last words? Any last?
I saw a comment from Steven. Sorry, but I think that's like a lesson that he said, but I don't see it on the screen anymore. So I think you can go back to it.
Any last lessons? Any last words?
Don't be the one to ruin it.
I think if you're around a family that is really not good with each other, have a really tough skin, because whatever they're gonna say about you,
right?
Like, either when are you gonna do this or that, make sure you have either a good answer, or if you're gonna lie, make sure you have that already prepared for it. So
be prepared before you go to the dinner. Oh,
and I'm not really gonna spoil this, but have you guys heard about this turkey being essay? No, be mindful of all those turkey that you are eating. They probably essay, but like,
sorry to run.
I didn't eat any turkey. So.
Somebody did.
I did.
Okay, guys. Once again, we want to.
Let me read this last comment from.
Okay.
Siva, sorry, since he's been commenting this whole time, he's saying that I think the greatest lesson for Thanksgiving is to reach out and show genuine gratitude and appreciation to as many people as you can, because you will never know who will make it to the next one.
Yeah,
that one is really good.
That's really good. You really don't know. If that's all the comments and we don't have any more additions, once again we want to say thank you so much for supporting Wyattsdot production. We love you, we appreciate you, and we hope to see you next time and next year.
Yeah.
Bye.
My mind is fortified. In my room all alone, I like to stay in my zone. And that's how I build my bones. Charlie, that be my own. Life written like a poem. My wish I like moving on. No physical, my heart is home. My heart is so. Express your thoughts. I go express my own. Make you express your own. I go express my thoughts. Express your thoughts. I go express my own. Make you express your own. I go express my thoughts. I go express my thoughts. To make you express your thoughts. I go express my thoughts.